Welcome back, everybody. I'm Rocky.
I'm Ian.
And I'm eating candy.
Ooh.
And we're still in America. We took a little break to eat some candy. Well, Carlos did.
Yeah. That's my breakfast.
Did you have one, Ian?
I did have one. I like it. What is it called again? Nerds rope?
No, these are those are super good.
Oh, are they?
These are the sweet tart ropes.
Oh, sweet tart ropes. Yeah. Okay, so it's like kind of like a powdery sweet tart in the center of like a gooey Twizzler-esque candy.
Yeah. It's super fucking good.
It's
like someone looked at a pixie stick and was like, how do we make the whole thing edible?
Very true. Yeah, but you have specifically sour apple. They're pretty fucking good.
Yeah, and I just discovered those. I didn't know there were other flavors until recently.
Yeah, when you told Daniel to pick that up specifically, I was like, I didn't know that you guys knew this strange candy so well.
Hell yeah. And I think Jesse was the one who actually introduced me to these things, so
Really?
Kudos to him, yeah. And I just realized recently that they sell them in this large fucking 60 count bag.
I know, it's a big ass bag.
Yeah, man. And I already have 8 cavities, so here's to that, man.
When's the last time you've been to the dentist?
What's that?
I think I got my answer.
Honestly, last time I went to the dentist was probably like sophomore year of high school.
And you know what? I'm finding that to be more and more common with everyone that I know.
Really?
Yeah. It's been like 6 years since they've been, or 8 years. And
Yeah, it was a long time for me, and then I had to get a root canal.
See, I probably need a few of those. But I'm scared of the dentist. Honestly, I'm 27 years old and I'm still afraid of the dentist. I'm not ashamed to say it.
And the longer you stay away, the more there is to be afraid of, really. Not to say that you're a bad person. Like, right away, it made me think, like, oh, I'm talking shit about you. But
Their tools are only getting sharper and scarier.
all they do is refine themselves.
Now they use chainsaws, Carlos.
God, yeah.
They're
But-
waiting for you.
Have you ever seen Little Shop of Horrors?
Yes.
That's how I picture the dentist every time.
Oh,
I think
the-
about it.
Oh, that hurts! Wait, I'm not numb!
Shut up. Open wide. Here I come.
What was it? Steve Martin?
Yeah, Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Just pulling teeth for the sake of pulling teeth, you know.
And then Bill Murray goes in there as a guy that loves pain, and he's like, oh, yeah!
Get out of here. Get out of here.
But yeah, every time I go to the dentist, takes me like 20, 30 minutes in and out. They just
Hey, New Orleans.
brush my teeth. Are we going to see titties? No, Carlos didn't see any. We probably won't either.
Did I tell that story on here?
Yeah, like
There you go.
5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Well, depending on when they're seeing.
Well, 10 minutes ago. Yeah,
It was like fucking 2 weeks ago.
we'll watch the episode.
Unless you're watching this, you're like binge watching
fuck.
it. In which case, we love people who binge watch our content. You guys are the greatest and the best, and I'm gonna give each of you a hug if I ever meet you.
Yeah,
but
thank
not
you
right now
for
because now's
watching
not the
at
time.
all. Honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely. You guys are the best.
Let me get this helicopter. You fucking lips. I'm just kidding.
Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. It's fucking lips.
It's crazy how we only run a little bit faster than people.
Well, we're only
know.
about, let's see, what is that? 3 stories high? 2 stories high?
You've had your special for like 4 episodes,
I'm gonna
Carlos.
scoop.
You gotta get your own catchphrase.
Oh, god damn
I'm
it.
gonna scoop.
Oh, the helicopter.
So I've used my special like 8 times now, and I'm just now realizing that it does no damage to buildings.
Yeah, it does. It kind of hits them.
Okay.
It hit me more than
Oh,
anything.
let's go this way.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop,
Ooh,
bop.
the schooner.
You
that what they're
don't
called?
know boats. I don't know why it reminded me of this, but last night
Yeah.
we watched The Birds.
Oh,
You guys ever
Oh.
watch The Birds?
I watched it when I was a kid.
Dude, that movie is so slow moving in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
But again, it's one of those movies where it's like, it's got that old charm to it, so the dialogue is like nonsense, but at the same time you're like, all right,
It's a little snappy.
yeah, like I'm with you, because like, you know, it's The Birds, but the
Yeah.
entire like first hour of the movie, or it's not that long, but the first hour of the movie or whatever, it's just about this woman hating this guy, but also being in love with him, and then meeting his mom, and then his mom hates her.
Isn't it always about moms? Alfred Hitchcock movies? Aren't they
Yeah.
always secretly about moms?
Some way or another, yeah. I guess I never realized that. But I don't know. Great movie. It holds up well till today. But I never realized that in that movie they never explained why the birds attack.
Oh, they don't?
No. And so I looked it up, and it's based on a real event that happened where these supposed poisoned seabirds came in and like wrecked an entire town for like a day and then left, and nobody knew what the fuck was up. They're like, I don't know why these birds attacked. And then
crazy.
Hitchcock got a hold of that story and was like, I'm also going to make a movie where birds attack, and I'm also not going to explain what happened. And so it wasn't until years later that they discovered that it was a specific algae that the birds were eating.
Oh, really?
That like made them go mad. So it was causing the birds to have like seizures and attack things and then just like die in the end.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts, but I don't remember why I remembered that movie just now, but fun fact, that's why the birds attacked in The Birds.
Huh.
Yeah. But that movie is wild because when you think about it, if birds do attack, you put that with any animal, right? And I've always said this: if a cat decides that it no longer wants to be domesticated, it can kill everyone in this house fairly easily. I'm more than certain.
You think so?
You would, maybe not everyone, but you would have a hard time getting that thing down. You know?
True.
Like-
yeah, cats are pretty resilient.
They're vicious and they're wriggly and they've got claws.
Wriggly.
Yeah, that's by far their most dangerous feature.
Like a
that they're
ferret.
wriggly. Exactly. You can't hold on to them. You just can't.
I did hear about a story. I mean, I didn't hear it. I can't remember the guy on the internet that said it, but he was a famous guy. He was talking about this rabbit that a family had, and the rabbit was just vicious and mean to them all the time. And whenever it finally passed away, they were like, "Oh, thank God that rabbit's out of here." You know, it died of old age. They didn't kill it or anything. But,
They didn't feed it poisonous
yeah.
algae or anything.
but soon after that, they had a pest control guy come in or someone inspect their house, and they said that there was some sort of high-pitched pest control device in their house
Oh,
that
shit.
like fucks with animals. So
my
its
God.
whole life, it was just
It was being tortured.
yeah.
It was just hearing
Oh,
that frequency that
no.
was frustrating
right.
it.
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get an animal that is just ugly and mean to you for no reason. It might be because they have something in their backbone that's messed up or some sort of sound that's
Yeah.
disturbing them. What were you going to say?
That reminds me of a story, very vaguely, of there was this woman, she had cornrows, and every time she took a shower, she would get the worst headaches
Oh.
imaginable. Have I told you the story?
I heard somebody tell it to me once,
Okay.
but Carlos hasn't heard it.
And so she would get these terrible headaches, and so she would go see like a head doctor, and the guy was like, I don't know, like maybe it's he prescribed her all these medications and shit. Why are you punching me?
I'm trying to get the people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're supposed to kick him. Eating him doesn't do anything. I just figured that out.
And well, anyway, it turned out that when she got a haircut, she cut her cornrows off. There was scorpions living in her hair.
Oh my God.
Right.
Like baby scorpions would lay their eggs, or they would hatch, and then they would sting her head whenever it would fucking get wet.
Wow. That's insane. But I mean, how do you not know? How do you confuse like a headache with tons of scorpions stinging you?
I know. It's yeah.
So also vaguely reminds me of a different story, right? So like in Switzerland or Germany or wherever this is, they have a mountain that is notorious for people going up to hike and fucking dying, right? And they whatever it is in their native tongue, it translates to "don't go there."
They just keep coming, right?
Yeah. So this group of college kids was like, "Oh, we're gonna go and we're gonna conquer the mountain because we're young, we're full of cum, and we're just badass." And so they all went out and they went out there, and after 2 weeks, nobody came back. So everyone's like, "Yep, they're dead." So they went to go look for them. And when they found their base camp, they found that they were like miles off the trail that they were supposed to be on. And on top of that, they found their tent, and their tent was ripped open from the inside as if they were like trying to run away from something that
Oh,
got in.
God.
So they like followed a trail of bodies, and as they went, like some of the bodies were like half naked, some of the bodies were fully clothed, and they even found a few of the bodies that the head was bashed in, or like
goodness.
the torso was like ripped open or
Oh,
crushed.
no, yeah.
And they like for the life of them could not figure out what the hell did it. And so of course there's legends of like, oh, there's monsters that live in the hills. And
Real quick, just politely, I'm gonna scoop.
I will stay up here. I appreciate the heads up. But so the like tales of monsters and stuff went around, but what they discovered is that geographically the way that mountain is laid out, the way the wind flows through it causes a very low frequency to sound off through the mountains. But like you can't hear it through your ears, right? But your body still feels the fatigue of it because your ears are picking it up. And basically what's happening is that the low frequency is causing vibration in your ears and your eyeballs, which is constantly shaking
Yeah.
and fatigues the body. And when that happens, you start to hallucinate and see like shadows and stuff. So they're thinking that because of this low frequency, these people were hallucinating. They thought they saw monsters, and they went like screaming out of their tent. And so that's why some of them died from hypothermia. And the ones who got their heads bashed in, they think they did it to each other.
Yeah.
From hallucinating that they were like monsters and things like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Y'all, we should really watch more Unsolved Mysteries.
Was this on the Netflix Unsolved Mysteries?
I believe so, yes.
Oh,
Lorena likes to watch
jeez.
that stuff right before we go to bed, so I have nightmares.
Maybe they should just bomb the mountain.
Right?
Get rid of it.
Just on the mountain.
Yo, this nature no good. It's gotta go, man. It's gotta go.
Bye-bye.
Do you guys believe in cryptids?
Cryptids?
Yeah.
Like the Dukas.
Certain ones, like I think there's probably some validity to the Mothman.
You think so? Of all of them, Mothman?
I think so. Like the actual Mothman, what is it, Philadelphia?
I think so.
I remember hearing something that sounded convincing, but I mean, that was a long time ago. I was a kid.
You know they made a movie called Mothman, right?
Yeah, oh, the Mothman Prophecies, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I haven't watched it. We gave it like 8 minutes and got bored of it
Oh,
because it was just a little too slow for me.
yeah.
But was it any good?
I don't know. I never saw it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hey, I'm right here, asshole, and you ate my superfood.
I'm sorry. I was like, maybe you didn't notice it. I didn't mean to.
You were just instinctively just
Yeah,
tapping
I was
X.
just like, I saw you behind me, and I was like, I got a punch move.
Honestly, though, I hope when I die, I go to a place where there's a large book in front of me that gives me all the answers of things that I'm wondering. And I'm not talking about.
You're talking about like afterlife, a
Yeah.
large book in the afterlife.
Yeah, or just something, you know, that like explains all of life's mysteries. And I'm not talking about like how many people actually loved me. No, I'm like was the weird shit real? Like,
Yeah.
Was that just us like not recognizing it?
That sounds neat.
Or like maybe you get to just like sit down with God and he's like, all right, you've got 10 minutes. Ha ha.
Well, how about next time on Analog Arcade?
Let's do it.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys later. Bye.